The Bully Bear channel, where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. And this is only for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Weirdly enough, somebody sent me something, and I just want to play it out. Let's see right here. I got nobody in the feed yet. Figures. Well, anyway, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna just be sitting here by myself. Oh no! Now this guy supposedly is working with Stella, and this is what he got to say. I don't know what to make of it, but maybe you can make something of this. Have a listen.
Hi everyone. For some reason I'm in an incredibly awesome mood today, really. I decided to share the experiences of the final 2 days.
Can you hear what I'm playing?
Essentially the process is quite straightforward and simple, but there are a few details that make it worth sharing. We are undoubtedly heading in the right direction. All these years that we have been waiting for the launch of the digital hryvnia, finally, it's coming soon. In other words, in a few months there will be an expected initial pilot project which will involve not only the so-called mythical NBU, but also banks, financial institutions, other key partners, and various collaborative entities. But there is, as far as I understand, any commercial organization or even individuals in various sectors and fields, including technology, finance, and healthcare, as far as I understand, to the best of my knowledge. So, in principle, I am indeed very much extremely pleased that we have finally achieved this point where the digital hryvnia is soon about to be launched. Everything is great, and I am very pleased with the current situation. I also expect, in general, good news by the end of the year, so to speak, in the military political sense, which is very important. Of course, by that time, Russia will try to dismantle our energy infrastructure as much as possible, sow fear and panic among the population, and create widespread chaos and uncertainty. Despite these efforts, they will ultimately not succeed. In the end, we will win. We will win as a country. We will win as a startup. Have a great evening, everyone. Goodbye.
So I don't know the guy's name. I don't know who he was. Supposedly, he's a CEO for another social networking system that supposedly is working with Stella. So that's one of the videos there. And I think there's another one. Hold on. Yes, I'm good. XPR. Yeah, XPR is from what I've been seeing lately, and if my decodes are correct, XPR is on a way another level to most people that they can't understand, and most likely will look at it like it's a shit coin. I don't know. I can't really say too much about it, but all I can say is you wait and see. You wait and see. Go look at the CEO for XPR. Go listen to the way he talks. If you truly think that it's still bullshit, if you truly think that XPR is a garbage coin, there's no marrying to it. Move on and move on to the next one. But I have a feeling that Metallicus, Ripple, Stella Foundation, they're going to be on the top of the empires. They're all going to be working together, because just like he says, Marshall says, we have delivery service, but we don't just have one delivery service. We have UPS, FedEx, different private shipping companies. So we have multiple companies that do the same thing, just like with payments. Look at XPR is just like PayPal. You see how PayPal, how big it is and how easy it is to move money. Brad Garlinghouse had said that was his motive, to move money as easy as an email. Now, how are you going to do that? You're going to do that with @names. Who has @names? XPR. I believe they will all be working together. There's not this one's going to do this, that. I just think that they're all going to be doing different sections, but all like the government. You know how the government's all in one, but they have different branches? That's what I think they're all going to be. I think maybe Ripple's going to be dealing with, who knows, maybe military type freaking finances or government branch of finances. Stella's going to probably be dealing with all the stocks, tokenizing the stock market and all that. XPR, I'm just guessing from just looking at stuff. XPR will probably take on between people back and forth, you know, peer to peer, person to person, you know, everyday wallet, using your everyday wallet. I would believe it would be something like XPR because it's very easily accessed. XRP might be something a little bit different. Crypto Rick brought up a great thing that I didn't know, stating that there's a maximum reserve on the XRP ledger, and as we know it today, I think there's 20. You need 20 for them to be on reserve, and then you can use the rest of your XRP. So that being said, Crypto Rick said that there was a number of like 4,400 reserve, like the max they can bring it to. So if they can bring it up to there, then now I can definitely see XRP being valued and being something big, because they want to squeeze out the people. So if you want to squeeze out the people, most people ain't holding 5,000 XRPs. You have a lot of people holding maybe 1,000, 2,500. So if you want to squeeze out the little people, hey, you need 5,000 XRPs in order to start using the rest. So you would need 5,000 just to hold on, just to reserve, and then you would need extra to go on. As of today, 5,000 XRPs is about 2,500. Not too expensive, but not what most people are carrying. And if this price shoots up, then most likely people ain't going to be able to afford to get to that 4,000 XRP mark. And that's how you squeeze out the regular people. What else do I got over here? Let me see if anybody's saying anything. I really had nothing too much to say. This was just going on live just to kill some time, to see if anybody had some information that they can share on here, and then I can go back and forth and maybe have some type of connection. Is there a connection between XPR and Flare? I don't know if there's any connection between Flare and XPR, but I would say if Ripple and Metallicus is working together, then I'm sure it's all going to be in cahoots with Flare and all that. I didn't get to read the whole article, but there was some type of article that I came across saying that you will need Songbird and Flare in order to utilize your XRP. So that I'm not too sure. There's hundreds of stories going on with XRP right now, being pegged to gold, case being settled. So who knows? We just got to wait for time to pass over and see what comes about. Do you trust the raising reserve XRP to 5,000? What if they continue to raise the reserve? I'm staying with. I mean, who knows? They're always changing shit. You know, in the Matrix, they even said, I think in the third Matrix, they said, if they find a better program or if they find a better event, they have no problem switching from that event to the next. Just like the coin, you know? So anything can happen. But from my understanding, from what Rick showed, it said I was supposedly the maximum that they can charge was 40. It was like 43.90 something, but I'm rounding it off to 4,400. But I'm saying if that is truthful, then I feel super, super bullish back on XRP, because then, like I said, you can definitely squeeze out a hell of a lot of people. There was one video I think this guy was showing about how many people were holding XRPs, and it was like a large amount was holding underneath 5,000. So if that's the case, then yeah, about 5% or 10% of the people holding XRP will survive. So if that's the way that goes. But you know, who knows? Who knows? I expect a lot of tricks and a lot of last minute tweaks and edits right at the last minute just to catch people off guard, you know, so they can't use it. I'm hoping maybe if anybody understands the lobster wallet, I'm trying to get just more information. I just see so many things with the lobster wallet saying scams, but then when you start looking into it, it shows a lot of money being traded. So, but then it'll show you that it has no value really. So let me just say this one thing for lobster. If you wanted to scare people out or not understand the real assets, then I would put scam labels on these things, because then you would stay away from them. You understand? That's just me thinking as an elite. Not too many people are going to go into there and start throwing money at something that says scam. So that's why it's so tricky and so hard to. There's some of them that don't say scam. There's some of them that do say scam. Who knows? Maybe the ones that are golden, that are really gonna bring in type values, can't say scam on them. See, like, I don't know. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on, I'm gonna bring something up. See, like, see on the bottom over here, it'll say no. It'll say no there. It'll say no here. Some of them will say yes and yes, like revocable asset, no. Clawback asset or clawback enables, it'll say no, no. Some of them will say yes, yes. Above that, the line right above that, sometimes they'll say these options can be changed by the asset issuer, and then sometimes they'll say the asset cannot be changed by the asset issuer. So I don't know. If anybody else out there is a little bit more familiar and you can share something in this video, be well appreciated. And that's really about it. I don't know if anybody else has anything to say. I'll read over here the comments. Have you seen XPR on solo decks worth $1? I seen a picture of it, somebody sharing it, but I did not see it exactly on the solo decks. Again, who knows? And there's a private and there's a public, obviously, because there's been mentioned about the banks will have their own private blockchain. We don't have a private blockchain, we have a public blockchain. So again, that's why those banks and stuff like that, in my honest opinion, who knows, maybe those GM accounts are meant to be for private people or for the banks. Maybe, because it's a private thing. I don't know. Don't say. But yeah, I can see it being worth $1 on somewhere else on a private blockchain. Who knows, maybe this, I'll have to look into that and see the solo decks. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what's what over here. There's so many glitches between XRP and XLM and XPR. Yeah, and we're gonna see what happens. Funny enough, Crypto Rick actually seen another account that had like $30 trillion, and then it seems like when you find these things in the Stellar Expert, they wind up like disappearing, or the freaking account winds up being deleted. So I don't know. A lot of tricky things, but there's a lot of money being moved on the Lobster wallet. So if you watch Crypto Rick's video, I don't have a computer, so I can't do it. So I guess I'm asked out of it. But he mentions that there is an extension to the Lobster wallet. It's called Freighter Wallet, and I think you can only do it on a desktop. And if you watch his videos, he'll show you, I don't know if he'll show you how to move it over, but he'll show you how to remove the trust lines. I can't even do the extension, so I'm not even gonna be able to show you or anything. Rick is probably better off doing that. And that's really about it. I don't know, anybody else has anything else? questions or came across any rumors? I'm going to just say this. I think if nothing happens on the 30th of this month, then I can see maybe gold being introduced sometime in July. Maybe the dollar dying out sometime in July. Bricks maybe coming in. And then I think that we're going to have some type of market crash in August. Like I said, my big bang date, if you flip it, it's like August 9th, August 8th, 9th. So I think around then 9/22 is the last day of summer. That's the last day of summer Isolus, whatever that is. And I think that has a big correlation because I keep seeing the 9/22 everywhere. So that's another date in September. I don't know if that's going to be some type of military type of event or something like that, because we have a bunch of warships surrounding the United States in the different places. So I don't know. Everybody's on standby, waiting for something to happen. To this, bros. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Love right back to London. Filthy rich. Filthy rich. DeFi King is another good guy if you want to listen to him. He talks a lot about the Lobster wallet if you're interested in getting in that. Now, if these guys, I'm not saying they don't know what they're talking about, but if these guys are on point and they know what they're talking about, the Lobster wallet, I kind of use it as like my gambling lotto wallet, because you can take 1 or 2 XLMs, 20 cents, and you can be getting millions of these particular assets. Millions. Some of them were billions. I mean, who knows? Like I said, if the Lobster wallet is legit and you're taking 20 cents, 30 cents and throwing into these assets, all you need is for like 1 or 2 of these assets to be right. You know, they got a section of let me show you. Now, if you here's the Lobster wallet. There's a little plus sign up here. You press that plus sign on the top, and it'll bring up all these assets here. And if you scroll up, you have these curated assets. Supposedly, those curated assets are definitely legit. And you can scroll through them and pick whatever you need. So those ones there are legit. You know, what I did was, at least I would take like $3 and throw it into the legit ones, and then, you know, it's almost like Wheel of Fortune. Spin the wheel. You spin the wheel and you wait and see. But somebody said this Lobster wallet is like a long-term hold. So we're gonna see how long we have to hold it for. But come on, what other wallet do you know that you're gonna be throwing 10, 20 cents and you're gonna be getting millions of assets? Some of them are thousands, but shit, I don't know. Like I said, that wallet's fun to me. I used to come from gambling, and then I moved over to crypto. So the wallet, that's what I kind of treat it as. Let me just see anybody else saying anything. I don't know. I can't say when those assets will be revalued. It could be 2030, you know. And if nothing happens this year, I would put money down that something happens this year, this 24. I put money down, and I really believe it's going to be the AI move. Maybe the AI coins this year is going to move, but something big is going to happen, I believe, with AI this year. And if nothing happens this fucking year, I'm going to calm down on decoding, because like the movies, Meet the Fuckers and all them, 2004. Some of those AI movies, 2004. And let me show you this one over here. Let me see. Enemy of the State is one. Okay. I'm trying to see when the movie came out. Hold on a second, guys. When did Enemy of the State movie come out? Okay, so check this out. The Enemy of the State movie, and I was telling you, with the Super Bowl and all that, right? It's all about the eyes, all about the camera, the lens. It's all about cameras and lenses. But as you can see, Enemy of the State movie came out in November 20th, right? 1998. Remember, November 20th, 1998. Now, November 20th is 11/2, drop to 0. 11/2 was Super Bowl on 2/11, okay? 1998, right? 1998. I said my Big Bang date was May 23rd, but nothing happened. So now we're going to flip the switch. So now the Big Bang date flipped becomes August 9th, right? Now, look what this, no, I said the Super Bowl, right? 11/2, November 2, okay? That also could be 9. Remember, 9, November. If you know Latin, Latin is nueve. Nueve means 9. So that being said, nueve, 9, and 2, your 2 is your 1-1. So you got 911 as well as an emergency. Okay, that's how that breaks down. So you got 911, and then you got the Super Bowl as 2/11. Okay, that 98, that's my Big Bang date. That's August 9th. And then the 19, you know, the 19th comes out to being the Phoenix, because 91 is the Phoenix. That connects to the Phoenix. So keep your eye on the prize. I think they were trying to tell us it was about the lens, about the cameras. Go look at all the news. When you watch the news and all that, they're talking about the congesting pricing in New York. All they're showing you is the damn cameras. Then they're talking about red light cameras. They want to put 1,000 more red light cameras. Then they want to put new cameras on the stop sign. They want to put cameras on the stop sign to make sure you stop at the line and don't go all the way out into the intersection. Now they have, and funny enough, TJ Maxx, remember in the Real Steel, the little kid's name was Max, and Marshall's, the department store, I did the decode on Marshall's, there's the CEO. Those guys there, they're going to now add body cameras to the employees. So cameras everywhere. When they told you to keep the eye on the prize, to me, it's the lens. This is camera. Enemy of the State, if you know what the movie's about, they were all about tracking him through satellite. They were able to see where he was going, who he was talking to. So, again, I think it happens this year. Something big with AI. So I'm going to be on here probably for like another 5 more minutes. If nobody has any other questions, then I'm going to hop off here. How legit is the lobster wallet? I know the lobster wallet itself is legit. It's just I can't pick through what's a fake asset and what's a real asset. There's a lot of them that look the same, but they're different. I don't know when it comes to that. That's why I follow DeFi King and Crypto Rick, because they're a little bit more. They seem like they're a little bit more knowledgeable on it and how they talk and what they show. So I'm trying to learn through those guys, and I've been trying to watch other videos on YouTube to see if I could pick up anything else. So it's not available. He said this. He said the Lobster is an excellent and extremely popular Stellar wallet. Remember that Lobster is self-custody and Stellar is an open network, so you still need to do your own research on the assets you hold on the accounts. Yes, I believe that. That's why I'm making this video, to see if anybody else has any higher knowledge of the Lobster wallet. Oh, Dalen Dixon. Yeah, I like DD. Doomsday. Danielle Dixon. Doomsday. Anybody connected to the XLM? Don't you notice how XLM doesn't get touched? XLM does the same exact thing as XRP, right? But yet, XLM is still in the cut. Still doing what it's doing. XLM, the CEO, or the head dude is Jed. From my understanding, Jed was part of that Docs thing, that first exchange with Bitcoin. Him and Bank Friedman were the two founders of that. But only one of those people went down. Just saying, there's a lot of things going on. If you go look at Africa, there's a lot of Stella name being thrown around. So, how much money do you make a week? How much money do I make a week? From what? From crypto? Nothing. People stop tipping me, so I don't make anything. Just a regular job, regular 9 to 5. Regular 9 to 5. I got fucking people flooding my damn bots. You feel like the market will hit 5 trillion? It possibly could. I think so. Listen, AI is very big. AI is AI is about to take over, unfortunately. So it's going to be nasty. It's going to be ugly. And I'll be honest with you, I think we're going to have a big event of AI this year as well. I think there's going to be a lot of job losses and stuff like that. Again, that's just my opinion. I hope that's not what happens, but the way things are looking, looks like it is. So again, like I said before, if nothing military style happens on the 30th of this month, then most likely I think that we might have some type of introduction or announcement of precious metals coming in July, and in August a crash, a big market crash. So that being said, if you're a trader, I think you're gonna do awesome. Anybody who's a day trader, I think they're gonna do really, really awesome day trading for the next 2 months before August hits, because if there's a crash coming, you know they always pump these damn stocks in order to get that money. So if you start to see the stocks start piling up, you start to see the value start shooting up, and the SP, the SPY, the SP 500, and the Dow start shooting up, getting hot this summer, this July, then best to believe then August time, week 32, that's what I think, if you want to pinpoint it, is when we're going to have the crash. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. Let's see if anybody else has said anything on here. How much money do you make a week? Like I said, I work a 9 to 5, so rate the Lobster wallet from 1 to 10. Because how easy it is, and you know, the Lobster wallet you can send to emails. The Lobster wallet you can send to phone numbers. The Lobster wallet you can send to banks. It's super easy to use. It's an exchange. I give it an 8, because how easy it uses, all the utility on there. And just imagine when the liquidity hits, when we start reevaluating these precious metals, the wallet is going to go crazy. I don't know if you have the wallet, but if you have the wallet, are you able to do your KYC with your webauth? I tried like 40 times and I got through like one of them, and I'm from New York, so I didn't think you can do it, but they did verify. But it doesn't mean that I can still use the features. I can't use the features because I KYC'd, but I'm KYC'd. But I can't use the features as of right now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So check it out. The lobster wallet, if you have it, if you notice, if you have some assets, it goes up and down a lot. Not only does the assets itself catch value and go up, the value of XLM, when that starts to go up, everything in your wallet is going to start to go up as well. Because remember, everything is based off the value of XLM. So right now, XLM is only 9 cents, 10 cents. Imagine if XLM hits $1. That's 10 times your wallet, whatever your wallet is showing. That's if your wallet has legitimate assets in it. So between the value of the precious metals and everything going up and XLM going up, the lobster wallet is like super fun to, for me at least. Even though I don't know how to navigate through it 100%, it's still fun to watch when your value goes up and down. And the value it shows today. That's it. Anybody else? You need to follow geopolitics. It all comes down to Sweden. We start the first bank, and that's why we need the new financial system. Marshall. Seize assets. That's going to run on Bitcoin, not BTC. Okay. I ain't sleeping on XLM. I'll be honest with you. XLM is probably my biggest sleeper on everybody else. Everybody else is like ramping and raging about XRP. Now, I don't see that many more videos on XLM, but XLM is a sleeper. Believe that. You know why it is too? Is because it's a private foundation. Not foundation. It's a corporation. So there's like nobody really tied or that can control it. So that's another reason why I think XLM, besides XPR, I feel like XLM has a very strong position to take the lead in this currency, is because they have non-profit organization. That's what they are. So there's like nobody really in control or anything like that. But don't sleep. I don't know. Those are the big ones. The X's like XRP, XPR, XDC, XLM. Those X's, I think they're all going to be major currencies, to be honest with you, because they'd say that the X represents like a currency, but not in like any country. So like a global type currency, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you're right, brother. Jed made Ripple. He didn't like it and he wanted to decentralize it, so he made Stellar. Yeah, well, listen, like I said, I think they'll all be in together, you know. I think Ripple will be handling the bank money, you know, like big branch money. Anybody that has funds or whatever that's going to work with the government, then I think that's what Ripple is going to do. XLM, I think, is just going to be the underline of that and just do all like business to business type thing, you know, credit cards. I think XLM runs credit cards. If you go look again, I've showed it before. XLM is from 1970. Everybody comes bringing BTC is here first, blah blah blah. No, go look at the ledger. People that ask me, you yourself go look at the ledger and you'll see the first opening was 1970, right around when credit cards came out. So I think XLM will do all the credit cards and all that money, moving money like that. And then I think the XPR will be like a person to person. I'm doing a service. I massage your feet. You send me 50 fucking XRPs or whatever the hell. Something like that, where you're going to do from people to people. Did you hear about Alchemy Pay in Africa and the partners with Ripple? I did hear about that. Like I said, I knew Ripple was going to be a beast of a company. I just wasn't 100% sure if they were going to use XRP, because XPR is going to be halted, and that's one of the fastest blockchains out there, and I don't see why Ripple wouldn't pick it up. So that was my only thing there too. But if you have the coin, you might as well use it too. Like I said, they always could drop it and reuse something else, as the Matrix says. If they find something better, they can always drop that project they have and move on to the next better project. So we're gonna see. But I have people that I know, like very intelligent people that I kind of look up to, that are in the military, and they have like very high connections. And when I speak to them, they tell me all they buy is XRP, and that's it. That's all they buy. You know, and these are people that were like in the military, and like I feel like we're kind of in the know. But they don't see anything else. That's all they buy is XRP. So I'm like, I wonder what they really know. These are like military, Navy SEALs people. So I don't really know what they know. They didn't really get into it. They just say, listen, I got information, and all I don't buy anything else but XRP. So, and with that new news coming out with the 4400 reserve XRP, then yeah, I can definitely see XRP then playing a role. But that's it. That's really about it. Can you send an email? Rate the lobster wallet. Why does this shit keep coming up? How hard they're gonna tax our cold wallets? That we just gotta wait and see. 66%. But if you don't like the tax rules where you live, you're probably gonna have enough money to pick up and go somewhere else. Because I'm not looking to stay here in the States. I'm looking to relocate, maybe somewhere in South America, somewhere where the taxes are a little bit more easygoing. You know, I want to be now around some dirt, some land, some trees, concrete jungle. I lived through it. I had my fun. I had my share, and I'm ready for a change. I'm telling you right now, nothing changed. XRP and XLM remain king and queen. They will be the chosen ones. Yeah, they will be on top. They will probably most likely be on top. Definitely XLM. XLM ain't going nowhere. I don't believe there's a subscription needed. You just got to download the wallet. And then you got to fund the wallet with XLMs. From wherever you buy your XLMs, you move your XLMs over to the Lobster wallet. Or you connect yourself to your bank or however you do it on the Lobster wallet. And then you can send money through the Lobster wallet. Or to the Lobster wallet, I should say. Not only XRP, not only XLM. Yeah, notice how any coin that has its own blockchain are the ones you want to own. Yeah, Jimmy. Those are the ones. What's up, Yako? XDC, yes. I believe XDC will play a major part with XPR and XLM. H-bar algo. How can I not mention those? Good luck. I mean, good shout out, Roy. H-bar is always a gem. I showed you on Back to the Future 2 when they had it on the cab, and they didn't even really show you, but they showed you that it said H-bar. I just knew from there that shit was going to be algo. So algo, I believe, works with military. I believe algo is going to be another one. Cosmos Atoms. That was like my third or fourth coin I bought when I first started buying coins. XRP, XLM. Then I bought Cosmos and Link. David Schwartz addressed this before. If you use XRP Ledger, there is nothing more efficient to use than XRP. Well, of course he's going to say that. No, you just got to know what the Ledger can do and what the other wallets can do. Just like the WebAuth wallet. It's also an exchange where you can swap. The Lobster wallet. It's also an exchange where you can swap. You didn't notice how Jed and Marshall broke off and they were working together? Actually, Jed called Marshall to have him launch XLM. Okay? XLM guy called the XPR guy to help XLM guy launch his shit. And then the XPR guy came, they worked together, and XPR broke off because he wanted to create something on another level. Okay? Just like Jed helped create Ripple, and then Jed broke off, created something else that was on another level from Ripple. So you have Ripple here created. Then, after that creation, Jed broke off there, came over here to create XLM. He invited XPR guy to create XLM. Then the XPR guy broke off here and he went up here to go create that. So there's levels to this shit. All right? SHX, yes, that's another one. From what I've seen of all the videos, they do show that SHX is going to be working with banks and stuff like that. So I don't know if I did a stupid move, but I had whatever H bars I had, I swapped them over to SHX only because of the market cap. And I was like, if we're in it to win it, they're in the billions already, H bar. So I felt like I would probably get, I'm hoping I should say that I'd get more money out of SHX, and I was able to get more tokens as well too. So we'll see how that works out for me. That might have been a stupid move. Awesome. You got a big bag of XRP. Awesome. Gray, what you saying, man? What do you think about the Stellar wallet? Like I said before, I like the Stellar wallet. I like it because you can buy millions of assets, some of them for 10 cents, 20 cents. And if that shit is legit and you catch the right one, you're going to really turn your life around. So, I think that's it about now. I got to wrap it up over here. Got to go in and wash up and get ready. So, thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing. And I'm going to see if I can try to make this a daily thing. I don't know if it'd be every single day, but we'll see. But definitely if I go on live 6 o'clock in the morning, if you guys have anything you found you want to bring to the table up here, present it, and then I'll go and I'll do a little deep dive on there and see if we can find anything more about it. But that's about it, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. You too. Yako, have a good day. Bumzaka, have a great day. And that's it for the feed.